Shreya is joining us from Kasaragod in Kerala. Shreya, you spoke to parents, cops as well. Parents want the warden to be arrested who allegedly harassed her, but abetment charges not added yet in the FIR. So take us through details of the probe. We believe that a lot of students have said they were subject to harassment by the warden as well. So what is taking a cop so long to put that abetment charge? Have they not found enough evidence? Give us the updates.
Well, Radhika, we spoke to the police inspector who is investigating Chaitanya's suicide case, and he told us that he got 2 to 3 oral evidence from, the students, and they are trying to gather more such evidences. But at this point in time, we also tried speaking to some of the nursing students from that very institute, the Manzoor Hospital and School of Nursing Institute, where the incident took place. And, we are seeing that the students are not opening up to us. They are too petrified to speak to us at this point because the management will take disciplinary action against them if they say anything against the conditions of the hostel or the kind of rules that were imposed that are imposed in that hostel. That is what the students are telling us off the record. That is why probably the investigation has slowed down a tad bit, because they are still struggling to get more statements from the students, from the teachers, and also from the family members and relatives. After Chaitanya's death on Saturday, we know that the incident took place back in December 7, 2024, when she tried to attempt to end her life, after facing severe harassment by the warden. But that led to her, slipping into coma for almost 3 months, and she struggled to survive. But her conditions worsened in the last couple of days. Her mother shared with us how she was quite hopeful that she would survive, but because of pneumonia and high fever, her conditions worsened, and then we lost her. So of course we understand that the investigation has started afresh after her passing away this Saturday, couple of days back, and now the police is they are on their toes. They are trying to investigate the matter, and they are trying to get more and more evidence, because still now we know that the case has been registered under unnatural death. But once they get enough concrete evidence and statements from all the stakeholders, then they will be able to alter the provisions to abatement of suicide, because the demand remains the same, that is the arrest of the warden. And of course we know that the students have been complaining about the prison-like conditions of these hostels. Under the garb of discipline, the warden used to be very dictatorial and used to harass students, but the warden particularly targeted Chaitanya, and as we heard from the parents themselves, the family members of Chaitanya, she was essentially a very soft-spoken, sensitive child, and she did struggle, in terms of her mental health. But the institution as such did not offer her any kind of mental health support, any mental health intervention or counseling process. What the institution has done is that they have suspended the warden, and they have also, borne all the medical expenses. But what about the life of Chaitanya? Just because, we are also getting this idea after speaking to the parents that, the institution is trying to settle the matter, considering that Chaitanya belongs to a very humble background, a very humble family. Her father is a mere farmer, and she survived by her younger brother, who cannot afford to get a formal education. And at this point, after speaking to the mother, we are getting the sense that they're just satisfied with the fact that the institution helped them with the medical expenses. But they still demand, they are overwhelmed with grief, but they still demand the arrest of the warden. So we will have to wait and watch how the investigation pans out, and we will keep getting all the voices that matter in this case. Back to you.
Right. Shreya, also, what are the hospital or institution authorities saying at this point? We believe, as you've been pointing out before, a lot of students have said that they lived in prison-like conditions. They were subject to harassment by the warden. So, any internal probe being launched by the institution itself, any changes in rules and norms? We know that this warden has been suspended, but any changes in rules and norms in the hostel and any sort of internal investigations being taken up by the hospital or the hostel authorities?
Well, Radhika, yesterday when we spoke to the police inspector, I asked him that if the institute has taken any steps to, help Chaitanya in terms of counselling and mental health intervention, and he clearly said that the institution did not take any such step. Although the institution did report that she was struggling mentally and she couldn't crack her exams back in December, and mental stress she was going through already, but the institution as such did not give any official confirmation whether she got any counselling from the institution or not. And what has happened is that last year we saw widespread protests taking place around that private nursing institute. The students highlighted the issues, but at this point the protests have died down because the management of that institution has made sure that students don't speak up against the institution, and if they do, the institute might take a disciplinary action against these students. At NDTV, we've tried speaking to the institute and to the hospital, and the hospital management is distancing itself from this case now. Their only stand is that they have suspended the warden, and if the warden is the real culprit, then the investigation should be done around the allegations that are the students are leveling against the warden. But no probe no internal probe is taking place inside the nursing institute.